All right. Let's talk about the 10 best Centurion lounges in the world. Before I get into this video, like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's get into this one. Should be good. Maybe you'll comment below. Let me know what I missed. Thanks. So there are so many Centurion lounges. I've done some reviews recently. I've done the Centurion New York, which is a lounge dinner spot on its own, exclusively for Centurion members, and I think Platinum members have some opportunity to use the lounge as well to some extent. Now, we need to discuss what lounges there are out there at the airports around the world and which are the top lounges out there. Personally, I've been to San Francisco's lounge in the United Terminal. It's very new, or rather new I should say, because there was a revamp. I think it's kind of small, but it is a very nice lounge, so it's definitely on the list. The San Francisco Centurion Lounge has been good to me, and if I did not include it on the list, I would be very upset with myself, and so would the city of San Francisco. So San Francisco Lounge is not the top number one, but it has to be on the list as an honorable mention. I would say my top 5. One of the lounges I've been to is the Hong Kong Lounge. That lounge in the Centurion ballpark to me is a very nice lounge. Hong Kong is a very rich city. It's a beautiful airport, and it used to be a connecting hub for me to fly into China. I've been to Hong Kong several times, and I do find the Centurion Lounge in Hong Kong very sophisticated, very welcoming, and definitely one of my top favorite lounges out there. I think it's definitely a large enough size. It's got great accommodations and food, and I just felt the service there was excellent. What I also liked about the Hong Kong Lounge is the showers, the workspaces, just overall a great experience when I traveled. And who could say no to dim sum? Okay, Miami. The Miami Centurion Lounge to me just for some reason has that resort feel, or that like escape feel. I don't know what it is with Miami. It's become such a destination for all sorts of people, although they're getting a bad rap recently with spring break. I can see why. There's shootings and killings and just craziness. The Miami Centurion Lounge, however, to me has a big expansive view. It just looks nice. There's a spa there, and what's crazy, there's an award-winning chef that serves some of the most refreshing dishes to combat that heat. Seattle, oh my god, the Centurion Lounge in Seattle. Something about Seattle I really enjoyed. It was like a more green San Francisco to me. I personally would never live there because I don't even like San Francisco as of recent, but Seattle to me has a certain piece of my heart where I feel like it's very fun. At the same time, it's got nature built in, and with all the rain, there's a lot of greenery. And again, Seattle, surrounded by a large body of water, just is a beautiful place. So with the Seattle Lounge, of course, you got cold brew espressos. Personally, one of my favorite lounges. It's definitely on the list. It's sophisticated, it's decent sized, and it's got this like I'm at a coffee shop feel, and that's what they were going for, and I think they nailed it. The Charlotte, North Carolina Lounge, I've personally never been. It's at CLT Airport. Let me know in the comments below if it's a great lounge. However, doing some research on that lounge, I found it to be one of the better ones in terms of how sophisticated or clean it is. Of course, if you love that Southern buffet, you're gonna get it there. The food reviews online are remarkable. I honestly just want to go to Charlotte just to eat. This one I would say is my top 2, and I know this is in no particular order. The London Lounge. Oh my god. When I went to the London Lounge a few years back, to me that lounge really screamed Europe, and I just loved it. I felt it was like on a world or class on its own. It was just so beautiful. It was so luxurious. It just felt rich. It felt wealthy. It felt warm. Of course, there's a wellness center, private showers, Middle Eastern fusion with some beautiful whiskey. I mean, I really love that lounge, and I think LHR is such a destination that the London Lounge to me is such a pivotal lounge in the Centurion lineup. If you've been there, comment below what you loved about it. And of course, no lounge would be complete without I should say no English lounge would be complete without a world-class tea selection. I just felt rich, wealthy. There was a lot of warmth, and it was just sophisticated. It felt very high-end. There are lounges that Centurion releases, such as SFO, where it feels very fast-paced, tech-oriented, minimal, modern, etc. I didn't get that feeling at the lounge in London, and that's why I think it's one of the best ones. Of course, the New York City lounge is on the list at JFK. Who doesn't love New York City? But now you got the Centurion New York. But if you're at JFK, that lounge is great. Personally, don't like going to JFK Airport. It's a very busy airport. It's like LAX. However, the lounge over there is very nice. It's a great time to get away from the madness of the airport if you have Platinum or Centurion cards. Feels like a speakeasy. There's an Equinox body lounge there. The chef is an acclaimed chef there as well for food. You got a really good mixture of cocktails. Of course, it's New York, so you're going to have that. Now, they are kind of going with this inspired 1850s bar speakeasy theme. I did notice that a little bit. Definitely one of my top 5 lounges, but it doesn't beat out London for me. But it is like really high end, I should say that. Lastly on this list is the Las Vegas Centurion Lounge. This lounge has a nice buffet. It's everything you would expect from Las Vegas. It's a good sized lounge. I've been there a few times traveling to Las Vegas for numerous events. And overall, it's a great lounge. Las Vegas is such a transient airport to me that it's important to have a lounge there that's going to be accommodating. But I didn't get like a character vibe from it, in terms of the same feeling I've had from London, from New York, from even a techie San Francisco feel. So overall, that lounge to me is great. It's a great lounge in terms of having it at Las Vegas Airport, which is a big airport. But you know, I felt like the character of Las Vegas was just that, instilled in the lounge. So to me, out of all the lounges, I would say the best one is in London. Comment below if you agree with me. I would say maybe the second best lounge is New York, although I hate JFK. And then I would probably say third lounge is Miami, fourth San Francisco, fifth. Man, you guys are gonna give me trouble. Throw the fifth best lounge out or comment on my list and we'll go from there. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, and check out my other videos as well. Thanks for watching.